What's going on, guys? Welcome to Everything Always. My name's Michael Roman, aka Allfires. Now, there have long been rumors of a World War Hulk project lingering on the horizon, perhaps part of the multiverse saga, and as we conclude with whatever's coming in Avengers Secret Wars. But these rumors have been around for so long now, since early 2020, that it's sort of hard to tell if there's actually any truth behind them. Now, when asked point blank real recently, Mark Ruffalo made sure to say that he wasn't allowed to talk about it in regards to an upcoming solo Hulk film, and then sort of did anyway, but stopped short of confirming that it was going to happen. But that is not what he did in his most recent interview that broke late this afternoon and has been making its rounds on social media, where the interviewer asks him point blank about the next movie he's going to show up in, and he confirms it. We're going to break down what he said in his latest interview and why this is extremely exciting news for a film that should have probably featured him in the marketing and from the beginning, and what it means for the horizon for the Hulk character and what we might just be able to see before the end of the multiverse saga. We're breaking it all down, Mark Ruffalo's latest confirmation of where we're going to see the Hulk and very soon in the MCU. But first, if you could grab the subscribe button. We do daily Marvel content at the channel, and that's all we do. Everything from official Easter egg breakdowns, trailers, and reviews, to the occasional industry insider report and everything in between. So if that sort of thing's for you, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below. That will automatically enter you to win our ongoing PS5 giveaway. The next one is right around the corner to coincide with X-Men 97. Again, all you gotta do, be a sub, leave a comment if you want, stick around to the end of the video. We get into all the giveaway stuff again there. Okay, so this actually broke late this afternoon when Mark Ruffalo was on stage talking to a moderator in front of an audience at the Santa Barbara International Film Festival, where he was a recipient of the American Riviera Award. Now, I had to listen to the interview myself once I found it, because sometimes people invent insinuations that aren't there, but I gotta hand it to this moderator because she was extremely skilled. She took Mark Ruffalo head on when he started talking about the character and reminiscing about the Infinity Saga and what Kevin Fiege had asked him to do with the character through a 4-film arc, to which he said out loud to the audience, "I hate to burst your bubble, but I'm never getting a solo Hulk film." To which the moderator stopped him, literally cut him off, and was like, "But is that the case now?" And he replied, "Well, I've been told I'm not supposed to talk about it." So at least in that moment, it seemed like he was being honest, talking about no solo Hulk film. But then the moderator immediately steered into, "Well, you still have Captain America: Brave New World coming next year in 2025, right?" To which he replied, "Yes." And then she said, "Well, are you allowed to talk about it?" And he goes, "Actually, yeah, it's going to be great." So he has now confirmed that the Hulk is going to be in Captain America: Brave New World, although he's been noticeably absent for all of the promo they did starting back in 2022 when they were live on stage at D23, and with all of the promo and press that we've seen for the film, behind the scenes, etc. There's been no mention of Hulk. Now, for a film that has no mention of Mark Ruffalo's Hulk, you sure would think he was going to be in there, because the big subplot of the film has obviously to do with the leftover threads from the storyline that were woven in the first Hulk film all the way back in the Infinity Saga, and now obviously culminating with Thunderball Ross as the Red Hulk, which is going to be the antagonist of that film. Also the leader. It was highly likely that Bruce Banner was going to show up somewhere, with the implication for the character. But now that we know he's actually confirmed to be in the film, this is extremely exciting, and I'll explain why. There's a reason that the first thing I mentioned during this video and in the prologue was this World War Hulk film. Right now, with the current state of Bruce Banner being Professor Hulk, we are a far cry from any of the top power level sets or anything like a World Breaker Hulk or a World War Hulk. There's a lot that needs to happen in a narrative sense before we can see him transition into one of those Hulks, and a lot of specific events that happened in the comics that we aren't anywhere near to. But knowing that he's going to be in Captain America: Brave New World and the stakes of that film, I think this is an excellent opportunity to push his character forward, and I don't mean in a good way, rather in a regression way towards the type of Savage Hulk that we want to see in the MCU, based on what might take place during that film. And it's a lot more than just going up against Red Hulk or being recruited by Sam Wilson's Cap, because he needs a Hulk to fight a Hulk. More with the focus of the movie being on certain elements of the Weapon X program, and the storyline that starts in She-Hulk with the Intelligentsia, which we assume that the leader is going to be behind, targeting She-Hulks and rather the Hulk's blood in general, because what it can do, allowing them to turn themselves into Hulks. That is the sort of catalyst, the sort of thing that you could imagine Bruce Banner would want to fight to defend, because he knows just how important that is and has been trying to keep it under wraps for a long time. So I suspect it's the fact that his blood is going to get out there into the Weapon X program. That's going to lead to the creation of the Red Hulk. Bruce Banner's going to realize this and then realize that he needs to get involved and defend it. Now look, just him showing up and facing off against the Red Hulk and being a part of Captain America Brave New World does not guarantee that by the end of the film, we're going to see Worldbreaker Hulk. Again, there's a lot that needs to happen narratively, and there are still many elements of that story that are noticeably absent from our current landscape of the MCU. But that doesn't mean that Marvel isn't on a mission to do what they did with Mark Ruffalo's character at the end of the Infinity Saga and weave a compelling arc into other people's films. It seems like Captain America Brave New World is going to be part of that. Except, if you're wondering about the rumors for where the rights have been, considering they've been shared at Universal and for quite some time, there have been several reports now that the rights for the Hulk alongside Namor have been officially reverted, purchased by and owned by Disney, which would allow them to make a solo Hulk film. So while that had been off the table and for over a decade, something that Mark Ruffalo would never be allowed to do because Marvel couldn't do it, by all accounts now and by all sources we trust, those roadblocks have been completely removed. So I think this might have actually been a little bit of spoiler concealing by Mark Ruffalo, in which case hats off. So while he did reveal he's going to be in Captain America Brave New World, I think he completely sandbagged the fact that he knows that there's a solo Hulk film coming, because as I remarked when we broke that news months ago about the possibility and him denying that a solo Hulk film is on the horizon, you wouldn't be told not to talk about something if something wasn't going to happen. And it's hilarious to me that he brings this up and then constantly denies it. That's talking about it, man. That's what Marvel doesn't want you to do. But you guys let me know all your thoughts down below, and as always, how hype are you to see Hulk now in the upcoming Captain America Brave New World? And do you think there's any chance we're going to get the Wolverine vs. Hulk that we want in Deadpool? There were so many Easter eggs for him. We covered that in both of our Easter egg breakdowns. Maybe he was actually sandbagging the fact that he's going to show up a lot sooner than Captain America Brave New World and this summer in Deadpool 3. You guys let me know all your thoughts down below quickly. Let's get into the giveaway stuff before I let you go. Alright, we are still giving away PlayStation 5s at the channel. We're also giving away Madam Web tickets this week. In fact, we'll announce a brand new winner in the next video. If you want to be entered to win or for any of the future giveaways here at the channel, all the same rules will always apply. Be a subscriber, so hit the subscribe button, then leave a comment down below, and because it's truly random, the more videos you comment on, the better chance you have of winning. All winners will always be announced at the end of videos, the same way we're doing here, both with my voice, live, during the video, and a comment shown on screen here at the end. So please be safe and vigilant on any platform. Remember, anybody can take anybody else's content creator profile picture, claim to be that creator, and then try to charge you for shipping for something that doesn't exist. Please be safe and report all those comments. Best way to keep up with the content has always been to hit the notification bell with all notifications turned on. And as always, if you liked today's video, I'd appreciate it if you'd hit the like button. My name's Michael Roman. You can find me in a couple of places, Instagram and Twitter at @I'mFires. You can also find me on Spotify, YouTube, Amazon, Apple, iTunes, wherever you listen to original music under the name All Fires. And while I sincerely appreciate you checking my music out, thanks for checking this channel out. Stick around. We'll be posting again real soon.